Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishops and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutation you out there that push this road in truth and in sincerity. These are things to consider and to ponder while you're laying in your bed on your pillow, about to go to sleep. Because things is about to get real hectic out here, man. And we've been warning you and telling you, and you got to understand this also. Why did the Lord tell Zechariah to write in his book, pursuant to Zechariah the 13th chapter, the 8th verse, that 2/3 is going to be put, 2 parts therein is going to be cut off, roughly paraphrasing it. Talking about the 2/3 being put to death, man. Why did he say that? Why did he tell Zechariah to put that in his book? To write that in his book, in the 13th chapter, the 8th verse, is because 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the same souls that was back there that sold Yahweh Shai out to the Romans, you're back here today, scoffing, scorning, talking shit, demonizing the prophets. The same thing you did back in the ancient world, on than about it. Yo was killing the prophets and stoning the prophets. Now, the way how you doing that now is by demonization, calling us pedophiles, rapists, and other unsavory words that come out of your pie hole. That's not true. You understand? Are you comprehending? That's why the Lord said in Isaiah, the 6th chapter, the 9th verse, that the 2/3 ain't going to get it. Why? Because the Lord put a spirit out there. He put an angel out there to blind you from getting this truth. Even though you see the prophets on the streets prophesying, even though you see all the prophecies that the prophets are speaking on is coming to pass, yet you can't get it. You see it, but you can't perceive what's really going on. You hear what's going on in the news, but you can't understand because the Most High blinded you. The Lord put a spirit out there, do an angel to blind you from not getting this truth because you're a reprobate and the Lord don't want you. And this is for the 2/3 and men that know that they're part of that they're Israel, but you learn that you Israel, but you don't want to speak the 100% truth. What's the 100% truth? That the charagma is the MOTB. There's no such thing as hell. You teach a hell doctrine. There's no such thing as hell. You got certain groups that they're teaching the hell doctrine. The virgin birth doctrine. Joseph and Mary got it in. It tell you that in the scriptures. That Joseph went unto Mary, man. And they conceived the child, which was Yahweh Shai. But also, Yahweh Shai had siblings. James and Jude was in the ministry, but Josie's and it was Josie's and what's the other guy's name? His other brother's name? Josie's and it skipped my name. Right now, his name skips me. Salakia for that. Josie's and it'll come back to me. But they weren't in the truth. And he had sisters. He had 4 brothers. 2 was in the ministry with him and 2 wasn't. They was in the world. So you got to understand something, man. 2/3 are going to be blinded from this truth until the end. Until Yahweh Shai crack them skies, bringing death, destruction, and deliverance. But meanwhile, we out here warning you, telling you what's coming down the pipe. Because a watchman's duty is to warn the people, whether they will hear and whether they will forbear. Pursuant to Ezekiel 3:17. Now, when you go to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, the first verse on down, the watchman's duty is to warn the people and to tell the people of the set destruction that's coming down the pipe. Slakia. And warn the people of the set destruction that's coming down the pipe, to warn them of the great dangers that's looming, the powers that be, which is ruling now in this society, in the last leg of the Roman Empire is Esau and Edom, the so-called white man. And we telling you, he's going to come down having great wrath pursuant to Revelation 12 and 12. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1 on down. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Jacob's trouble. We telling you it's coming down the pike, man. And the Lord is allowing this devil to sharpen his sword. That's why when you go back to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, the first verse on down, we are warning you of the things to come. Whether you will hear, whether you will forbear, we warning you, man. So wherever you get this right here and take heed, that's on you. Our job is finished. We warned you. We out there in the highways and the byways, in season, out of season. Putting up videos throughout the week, telling you what's coming down the pipe. But you take heed, you take heed. You don't take heed, hey, that's on you. Your blood is not on our hands. Why? Because we out there warning you. So when the Lord allowed Esau, the so-called white man, that sharpening this sword, pursuant to Ezekiel, the 21st chapter, the 9th verse on down to the 12th verse, to commence to kicking ass and doing the will of the Most High on the left-hand side, that's on you. You got to deal with that because we warned you. We told you through the multiple videos. Hey, it's too many great millstone videos going up. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot watch them more, man. You can't. It's too many going up, man. You got GMS Holland, GMS Germany, GMS London. You got GMS Toronto. You got so many videos, man, that's being pushed. It's impossible to listen to them more. Then you got the apostles pushing their videos, going hard. 3-4 videos a day being cranked out by the apostles, man. So you've been warned. You've been warned. You are being warned, but you're not taking heed. Therefore, the Lord is going to allow Esau to sharpen his sword to make a sword slaughter pursuant to Ezekiel, the 21st chapter, the 9th verse on down to the 12th verse. You think we're in a time of mirth? We're in a time of joyous laughter? You see what happened with these floods in New York City? A lot of cars got destroyed. You see, you got to understand something. These floods that happened in New York City Friday, which was yesterday, these floods is part of prophecy. Floods, earthquakes. Hey, Isaiah, the 29th chapter, the 6th verse on down. See? So that's why we measure the times. 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. We measure the times diligently because we see what's coming to pass. We see what's popping off, man. The Lord is visiting the world which He made, man. That never happened in New York City. Floods like that. You had cars being submerged underwater. Hey, let me just say this. The Bronx River Parkway, I drive it every day to go to work. This particular day, I was off. So I'd have to go to work. Now I had co-workers, and I'm a supervisor on my job. So co-workers was texting me videos of the Bronx River Parkway totally flooded. Where I work at, the area, the parking lot, totally flooded. Cars submerged underwater. Cars, water, have these cars by the doors submerged underwater. So the Lord delivered me from that madness. But that's a part of prophecy. Floods, earthquakes, famines, wars, rumors of wars, pestilence, uproars of the people. We tell you all the time. Whether you were here, whether you were forbear, that's on you. But guess what? When you go back to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, the first verse on down, your blood is off our hands. We told y'all. That's why the Lord is allowing these devils to sharpen their sword. Because the Lord's going to allow these devils to bring forth a sword slaughter on the left-hand side, because the Lord is dealing with these devils on the left-hand side. These devils are the Lord's whipping stick, man. He's going to allow Esau to fuck you Jakes up, man. So you better understand this and consider this, what I'm saying, and ponder what I'm saying. If you listen to this video, ponder what I'm saying while you're laying upon your bed at night before you go to sleep. Ponder on what I'm saying, because what's going to happen is the Lord's going to allow these devils to show their horns. And there's going to be much death and much destruction coming upon you people, man. Y'all don't understand something? Y'all got to understand this right here. And consider this too. Jeremiah 15, verse 1 on down to 3. The Lord appointed 4 kinds of deaths. 4 kinds of deaths for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, especially you gang-banging, drug-dealing bastards, man. The Most High got a special death for you niggas, man. For you adulterous niggas that listen to that drill rap, which is a culture of death, that promote racism, that not promote racism slacking, not promote racism, that promote homosexuality, gang banging, drug dealing, adultery. The Lord gonna deal with you, man. That's a culture of death, man. You see? That's why the Lord set up these devils to do what they do. That's why they sharpening their swords, these Gurkha troops, these UN troops, the National Guards, they sharpening their swords to bring a sword slaughter. And you got to also consider this too. The Lord, 4 kinds of deaths. Jeremiah 15, 1 to 3. You're going to understand the terrors of the Lord. You're going to understand why they call Yahweh, why Yahweh Al-Ashadya in the ancient world. He demon-like power. You're going to understand that real soon. Talk about the 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You need to consider this and ponder what I'm saying while you're laying down in your bed, on your pillow, about to fall asleep. You should ponder what I'm saying. Whether you were here, whether you were forbear, because the Lord said in Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 33, the slain of the Lord shall be many. The slain of the Lord coming from one end of the earth to the other. The slain of the Lord is going to be from one end of the earth to the other. Pursuant to Jeremiah 25, verse 33, the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth to the other. Consider that. Ponder what I'm saying, but what I'm telling you. These are not my words. These are the words of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah. Not my words. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you what's coming down the pike. Once again, whether you hear or whether you forbear, that's on you. As long as the word go out, your blood, the 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and men that know that they're Israelites but choose not to teach the 100% doctrine, your blood's gonna be on you, not on us, man. We told you, we warned you. So you gotta understand that, man. And ponder what I'm saying. Just ponder what I'm saying while you laying in your bed about to fall asleep, man. Consider what I'm saying and ponder on it, man. That word ponder means to think upon it, man. Think on what I'm saying. Just think. You see what's going on throughout the 4 corners of the earth? Uproars of the people, wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes, floods. There was a flood in Libya that killed 11,000. It was a flood in New York City that damaged much cars, caused much grief. cars submerged, that is useless now. You've been warned. We told you. Pestilence. Famine. You've been warned. We've been telling you these things for, years. But you're not taking heed. So when this destruction comes, it's on you. It's not on us. We told you. We told y'all. Everything that was written in these scriptures, we're bringing it out to you. We're telling you what the Lord's plan is. Pursuant to Psalm 17, verse 13, the Psalm of David, King David is praying to the Lord to deliver him from the wicked, which is his sword, which is the hand. Who is the wicked? Malachi, the 1st chapter, the 4th verse on down. Esau, Edom. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Who's running the earth right now, man? We're telling you. But yet, the 2/3 of you niggas, you Christians, look at these devils like they're God, man. Because why? That image of Cesare Borgia is in your mind and you can't get it out. So therefore, you are stuck in that stupor mode, whereas you can't get it, even though you read it in the scriptures. In Revelation 1:15 on down, that the Lord is a so-called black man. You can't get it. You're stuck on Cesare Borgia, a.k.a. Serapis Christus. That's why the Most High is going to fuck you people up, man. That's why the Most High is going to fuck you people up, because you can't get it. You can't get right. It is what it is. These are not my words. These are the Lord's words that I'm bringing forth to you. Things to consider. Consider what I'm saying and ponder what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. That will ponder me to think about what I'm saying while you're laying in your bed on your soft ass pillow, relaxing, about to go to sleep. Ponder on what I'm saying. Maybe it will register, maybe it won't. But death and destruction is coming. Make no mistakes about it. Death and destruction is coming, and we warned you. So if you get caught up and taken in the great number, pursuant to 2 Ezra 5:1, that's on you. That's on you. We told you. We warned you. Bottom line is, when the hammer comes down, which is the Lord's judgment, 2/3 is going to be cut off, and they're going to be unalive. They're going to be dead. That's it. There's no more to be said. When that judgment comes down, 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans that pride yourselves in gang banging, committing adultery. And I noticed something about Jake. They pride themselves in sleeping with another man's wife, grieving them through adultery. Because they know deep in their spirit, that hurts a man, bitterly, to find out his woman was getting popped by another man behind his back. Especially if it was his friend or a foe, that hurts them deeply. So Jake know that. So they would do that to one up a man. Oh, I fucked your wife. Tupac was a habitual adulterer. And a bunch of rappers are just like him, man. So Tupac getting put to death, fuck him, man. That dude Keith D, that allowed that his nephew, he gave his nephew the gun And he killed Tupac, which was Orlando Anderson, Baby Lane, aka Baby Lane, that killed Tupac. Guess what? Baby Lane received this judgment, he in the spirit world. The Stone Brothers received their judgment, they in the spirit world. And the other two dudes that was in that fucking white Cadillac with Baby Lane and Keith D, they all received their judgment, and now Keith D is about to receive his judgment. He's 60, he's going to jail for life. The Lord, Orlando Anderson and the rest of them dudes that got put to death that was in that car, they in the spirit world in their right state of mind. But now Keith D, he going to suffer. He going to suffer. This nigga's going to suffer. He's going to be in prison until them missiles come and to destroy him. Or they may offer him to take that chip to get out early so they can monitor him to be destroyed by the missiles. Still, he's going to be destroyed by the missiles. He's a wicked ass Jake, man. So fuck Keith D. Fuck Tupac. He was a wicked ass nigga too. Fuck all the rest of them niggas that was a part of that fucking entourage, man. Fuck them all, man. It's about Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah, man. Just wanted to mention that because that's all over, that's circulating all over the internet and TikTok, because Keith D got arrested for Tupac's murder. He was running his mouth. He was running his mouth, talking shit. Psalms 64, verse 8, the Lord allowed their tongues to fall upon themselves, roughly paraphrasing it. But that's for the elites, revealing their secrets. But guess what? The same thing happened to Keith D, because he 27 years without being charged with a murder. See, he got pride. He got filled with pride. And he was like, okay, he got filled with pride, and now guess what? You 60 years old, and you're about to do some time. A whole lot of time. But guess what? You're not going to do that whole time. The Lord going to have mercy on you. He's going to burn you with the fire, and that cell is going to be your tomb. Dumb nigga, wicked nigga. You snitched on yourself. You told on yourself, man, by getting on these podcasts and bragging about how you killed Tupac. Dumb nigga. Whatever you get, you deserve. Fuck you. Shalom.